Okay, if you're ready, well, the song is ready.
Yeah. All right.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Go ahead.
What?
Just go ahead and, do what you have to do,
Sing.
La, 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 la.
Come on.
Yeah, la, 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 la.
Come on, you know the words.
Yeah. Hail to the thief. He loves graft and corruption and wants to have a good time at taxpayer expense. I have lots of friends who, really, only like me because I'm, whatever.
Ladies and gentlemen, moms and dads, boys and girls. And your line?
Oh, yeah. And non-binaries of all ages.
Welcome to another edition of Corruptus Politicus, the official, and I do mean official, podcast of the Surprise Party. Here now, the former Surprise Party candidate for the office of President of the United States, Hozay Smith.
Yeah, what else?
Well,
what?
Well, what happened?
The internal polls that we were taking privately showed us that we were up by 6 on election day.
Uh-huh.
And when things didn't turn out exactly the way that we'd hoped.
Yes.
I instructed my advisors to contact our attorneys to find out about a recount.
Uh-huh. And how did that go?
Not well.
Uh-huh.
Comes to find out, we didn't have any attorneys.
What happened?
Couldn't afford them.
Okay.
So, recount was out of question.
All right. So there's no recount and no going back. Trump is the president-elect.
Yeah.
And now what?
Well, somebody said because I was, a pretty darn good candidate and fought a pretty good race.
Uh-huh. You didn't campaign. You didn't bother to go out and shake hands and kiss babies. You went to a couple of grocery stores and followed people around telling them what was on sale.
Well, yeah, but...
So what are people telling you?
People are telling me that it's possible that the president-elect...
Yes.
Might consider his opponents for a place in their administration.
Uh-huh. You really think that Trump is going to offer Kamala Harris a high-level position in his administration?
Well, I don't really know a lot about these things, Hammerhead. I threw my hat into the ring kind of late.
Uh-huh.
Didn't really have enough funds to get a real good campaign going.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought that by word of mouth, people would said Trump no, Harris no, Hozay Smith yes.
Uh-huh. You thought that?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Anybody else think that?
Well, there are a couple of people that not too bright.
Uh-huh. All right. So now what?
Well, now I guess I got to go out and find a real job.
Yeah.
Here in Beverly Hills.
Yes, where this program emanates from.
Yes. It's possible that I could soon become known as the Hollywood gigolo.
I'm sorry, I didn't get all of that.
The Hollywood gigolo.
I don't. What is a gigolo?
Well, it's gigolo mispronounced.
Uh-huh. And how do you see yourself marketing? As the what?
Hollywood gigolo.
As the Hollywood gigolo, yeah.
Well, there could be, this is a pretty liberal place, and I could put up some billboards,
Uh-huh.
and maybe have my name and face and phone number on the side of a bus.
Uh-huh. How do you see yourself in this new role of work?
Well, if I had my choice, I would primarily like to work with the wives of filthy rich men who are out, playing slap and tickle with their administrative assistant, secretary, somebody they work with.
Uh-huh. So you see this kind of as a revenge thing?
Yes. They could call me up and say, Hozay, I need to see you now.
I'm sorry, there was too much reverb on that. What? And why do we need? We don't need reverb.
Yeah. Well, they would call and say, Hozay, I need to see you now.
Uh-huh. And at that point, you would what?
I would, then go over to their home.
Uh-huh. You don't foresee this taking place at a sleazy motel?
No. They're out for revenge, and they want the world to know about it.
Uh-huh. What makes you believe that you could deliver sexual satisfaction to older, wealthy women whose husbands are out cheating on them?
Well, it's quite simple, Hammerhead. I could offer two packages.
Okay.
The first would be your basic package.
Uh-huh. Which would include what?
Let's see. I would arrive.
You'd arrive.
I would satisfy.
Uh-huh. So stupid.
What?
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead. All right. You arrive, you satisfy.
Arrive, satisfy.
Mm-hmm. And then?
Depart.
Okay, so there's no emotion in this.
No. When you're a working gigolo, from what I've read and understand, it's, it's strictly get in there, do the job that you're paid to do, do it well.
Okay.
And then depart.
Okay, so that's, you said you had a second plan?
Yes. The platinum package. I would arrive.
Just like with the basic.
Yes, I would arrive, but then I would charm.
Do we really need to continue this? This is just too stupid.
No. I would arrive, charm.
Okay, arrive, charm.
Yes. Satisfy.
Of course.
And then depart.
Okay. Arrive.
Charm.
I was getting to that. Arrive, charm.
Satisfy.
Yeah, I get that, yeah. Satisfy, and then depart. Mm-hmm. And you think that you're going to earn a pretty good living?
Yes.
Uh-huh. And are those the only clients that you would accept?
That's it. I would specialize. Like a doctor. A doctor specializes in internal medicine, or they're a dentist, or an ophthalmologist, whatever the hell that is.
So it's got to do with eyesight.
Yeah. Or a proctologist. Having to do with...
Yeah, we know what a proctologist does. Mm-hmm. So you would specialize.
Yes, I would specialize. Yes, and I think I would have a bright future. And then when the next political election cycle rolls around, I could once again, solicit support, all kinds of, all kinds of stuff.
Because you'd already know wealthy women.
Yes, that would contribute to my campaign.
Well, okay. All right. What else you got?
That's pretty much it for now.
So you're going from presidential candidate to gigolo.
No, gigolo.
Gigolo. Okay.
I'd be the Hollywood gigolo.
Would you simply satisfy women in the general area?
No, I'd drive to the valley. I get a call from somebody who's got some money in Sherman Oaks or Studio City. I don't mind going out there, but I'd certainly prefer to work Beverly Hills, Brentwood, Pacific Palisades.
Where the money is.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, that's about it.
So now you're thinking the sex trade is the way to go?
Well, when you stop and think about it, Hammerhead, sex and politics, pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, I guess so.
And I've come up with a very creative jingle that I'll use in my my marketing, for advertising, radio, television, commercials, that kind of thing.
How does it go?
Fa fa do do fa fa do.
You don't need to tune your voice. Just give us this stupid jingle.
All right. Fa fa do. When you're hot and horny, don't think about going solo. Pick up the phone and call Hollywood jig-O-lo, jig-O-lo, jig-O-lo. And then the announcer comes in and gives the phone numbers. That's right. Call blah, 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 blah. And then I'll come back and, jig-O-lo, jig-O-lo. This way I hammer that home.
But you don't want to be the Hollywood gigolo?
No, because gigolo rhymes with solo. So I'm doing it strictly for, marketing purposes.
Okay, marketing.
Yeah, marketing. What?
I don't know how I ever attached my wagon to you, but that's probably not a great idea. All right, so you've given up. You've given up on being appointed to a cabinet post in the Trump administration.
Yeah. I don't see it happening, Hammerhead. I know he knows who I am, and now that he's won, I'm more than happy to jump on the train, the Trump train. But no.
So you're going the sex route.
Yes, I am. Yeah. I'll be out there delivering satisfaction because, after all, that's what I'm all about. I'm all about satisfaction.
Well, what were those programs again?
Well, I have two packages.
Okay.
One is I arrive, I satisfy, and then depart.
Arrive, satisfy, depart.
Yeah. Now, I should point out that you can buy extras that
that what?
That don't ordinarily come with the basic satisfaction.
Such as what?
All right. For example, it'll be extra, but I do charge extra if you want me to swing naked from the chandelier. What?
No, not what? Swing naked from the chandelier.
That's correct.
What else will you, that you can talk about on a PG-rated program?
Swing naked from the chandelier. How about pillow talk?
Pillow talk.
Yeah.
That doesn't come with satisfaction?
No. But you can get pillow talk with the platinum version.
Yeah, that's the other version.
Yeah. Where I arrive, I charm, satisfy, and depart.
Yeah. How does the charm work?
I come in, you offer me a glass of wine, we sit on the couch. I'm warm, witty, sensitive, thoughtful. You have that little coquettish laugh, that women do.
That sounded like a mule to me.
Well, I never said my impression of, was that good.
So that's the charm part.
Correct.
And if you want the pillow talk,
it's extra.
Okay. Same thing with naked, swinging naked from the chandelier.
Yeah, you'll pay extra. But it'll be worth it.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
So you somehow think that you're going to be able to make a decent living as a gigolo?
No, Hammerhead. Gigolo.
Yeah. It's the same thing.
Yeah, well, but for marketing purposes, we refer to it as gigolo.
But you're only going to service
older, wealthy women whose filthy rich husbands are away on business, and
I somehow think that you're really limiting your availability. You're going to wind up working in a grocery store, for God's sakes.
Hey, the money's good. you get free groceries.
No, I don't think if you work at a grocery store, I don't think you get free groceries.
Yeah, you get the vegetables and the fruits, for example, that are not sellable, but they, instead of throwing them back out, they just go around to employees and go, hey, you want rotten bananas?
And you would take the rotten bananas?
Bet your ass.
Uh-huh. I still think that you're going to need another level of income. You're not going to be able to make it on just gigolo money.
Hey, well, you'll be surprised. I'm a guy who knows how to deliver satisfaction.
Uh-huh. And that's the game plan.
Yes, I arrive, I satisfy, I depart.
Mm-hmm.
And depending on where the clients are, I could book 4, 5, 6 a day.
Yeah. If you get 6 a year, I'd be surprised. I don't see this working out.
No, Hammerhead, you're a man of little faith.
Mm-hmm.
I, on the other hand, am living in my own delusional world. So, leave me alone.
I'm just, concerned. I don't want to get a knock at the door at 3 a.m., somebody knocking at my door and it's you because you have no place to go and, you need a meal.
You wouldn't feed me?
Well,
you wouldn't open a can of soup? Come on now.
Yeah, but the problem is one can of soup turns into a sandwich the next day, and then it's a frozen Trader Joe's dinner out of the freezer on the third day. Before I know it, I can't get rid of you.
And what's wrong with that?
Uh-huh. That would, how do we say?
Stink on ice?
That'd stink on ice. So I'm glad to see that it's been 2 weeks since this devastating defeat that you suffered at the hands of the American people.
Well, yeah, but, I've had time to think about it, talk to my supporters, and, maybe we'll give it another go somewhere along the line.
Yeah, well, the presidential race is not for another 4 years. Governor in California, where this program emanates from, is, I believe, still 2 years away.
Yeah, well, don't really have a lot to say about that.
Uh-huh. Well, I'm not deeply concerned about your future welfare, but I'm moderately concerned for selfish purposes, so that you're not knocking on my door at 3 a.m.
Yeah. No, I've got some money stashed away. I have a place to live, place to go.
And your family is not. They're not coming to your aid.
No, they're not. With Thanksgiving coming up, here's what they do every Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Somebody calls me up. They say, hey, we're going to Sister So-and-so's for dinner for Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
The whole family's going to be there.
Uh-huh.
But we'd rather you not show up.
Uh-huh. They call you and actually say that?
Well, maybe not so many words, Hammerhead, but, the sense is, they say, well, it's going to be a big event at so-and-so's house. And, invariably, I will say, oh, good, well, what time is dinner? And then they'll start to, tap dancing. We're not sure. I have to talk to so-and-so. And then, mysteriously, the phone call is cut off. We lose the connection.
Uh-huh. Well, that happens with cell phones sometimes.
No. Well, this happened 7 years in a row.
All at that same time?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, I can see where that'll come down. Maybe you could go to work with your older but youngest brother,
Timmy.
Timmy. Okay, now Timmy's older than you, but you see him as the younger brother.
Yeah, well, he looks very young. He was born before me.
Mm-hmm.
And
you said he drives a truck.
Yes. He's a truck driver. He delivers porta potties.
Mm-hmm. What's the company?
Mr. Poop.
Mr. Poop, that's right.
Now, it's not what you think.
What do you know what I think?
Well, I don't, and I'm just as grateful for that. But the man that owns that company, his name is Mr. Poopopoulos.
Oh.
See where that comes from?
Mr.
Poop. And it also goes along with what's there.
Yeah. It's a shame that his short time working for DoorDash didn't work out.
Well, on your first delivery, when you eat the meal, have nothing to deliver except, paper. Empty bag.
Yeah.
Kind of makes things tough.
Okay. Well, all right. We'll be back again next week.
If I don't, if I'm not dead.
Well, that's a thought. That's Hozay Smith, and thank you for hanging in there. Corruptus Politicus is written and performed by Jack Camarda, and the executive producer is. What
the hell is his name? I had it. Yeah, I had it and lost. No, that's not it.
Ron Osborne.
Ron Osborne, yeah, I knew that.
All right, we'll see you next week, Corruptus Politicus.
So live and direct, and